see. So I go to read, but as I'm reading, I'm loud. Show me the money. So I thought he lost his place.
Nobody had ever brought it over to sport or boxing. So to live that gimmick, there's a lot of lies. There's a lot of embellishment that has to take place.
Or I'm doing exhibition. It's like, oh man, he's broke. No, it's not a crime for them to make money. They don't say nothing about the guys that's 80 and 90 that's still making hundreds of millions and billions.
Jamie Foxx didn't hold back when he called out Floyd Mayweather after reports surfaced showing Mayweather's financial struggles. Foxx urged people not to be misled by flashy lifestyles, reminding fans that real influence has nothing to do with how much money someone shows off. With Mayweather facing mounting legal issues, Foxx says the truth behind the money image is finally coming to light.
We got to go to war. Because that's what I think litigation is. Litigation is war. It's a battle to the death. And I'm not talking about no bullshit either. I'm talking about some Jean-Claude Van Damme ass-kicking shit. Now, I know y'all looking at me crazy, but that's how I like to get. And if we don't get crazy with these motherfuckers, I'm telling you, this Lauren group, they're powerful. Got a lot of money, got a lot of influence. They have everything that we don't. But we're not gonna let them intimidate us.
Floyd Mayweather often talks about feeling betrayed by people close to him. He says that whenever he shares a new business idea, the first to criticize him are the people in his own circle, calling him broke. Mayweather defends his exhibition matches, saying they are part of a smart strategy, not a sign of financial trouble. However, critics twist this and claim he's struggling. According to Mayweather, the real backlash comes not when he's down, but when he's on top. He believes jealousy is behind the criticism. Still, many people find it odd that someone who claims to be financially secure keeps feeling the need to explain his every move.
But soon as someone black, when my career is over as far as me in a combat sport, as far as boxing, whatever, if I'm promoting on social media or I'm doing exhibitions, it's like, oh man, he's broke. No, it's not a crime for them to make money. They don't say nothing about the guys that's 80 and 90 that's still making hundreds of millions and billions, but as soon as somebody black does it, your people, your own people say, oh, he's broke. Listen, I'm not here to talk about no one else's pockets because I got to where I got to focusing on Floyd Mayweather. That's how I got to becoming 50-0. Because my thing was always, I didn't care what nobody else was doing. I had to focus on me and my family.
UFC veteran Chael Sonnen has been one of Floyd Mayweather's loudest critics. He's often pointed out how Mayweather seems to exaggerate his earnings. For example, Mayweather has claimed to make $20 million from a fight, but Sonnen says the real amount he took home was much lower, closer to $8 million.
So I feel, because I know the real number, that I can't let it go. I must come to you guys. I have a journalistic obligation to come and inform you guys. It's actually 8 million and he's exaggerating. Okay, fine. I mean, right, like, all right. I don't really know what we're arguing about here. I'll just share with you. Floyd came out with the money team. Now, the money team is not real, so you understand. The money team has no ability to put on a fight, but Floyd claims the money team. He gets announcers, including Buffer, to announce in conjunction with the money team. The money team's not real. That's not somebody you can sign with. That's not somebody you can count on. That is not a phone number that you can call, talk to the secretary to try to get lunch set up with the boss. There is no office. And most importantly, there's no bank account. It's not real. So I'm going to come out. I must set the record straight. Floyd is not actually a promoter, even though he has a promoter's license. Floyd has no distribution. I just must do that. Why do I have to do that? It's some level of jealousy, right? What do I care if he's working this I'm a promoter gimmick? Then he comes out above everything, right? And he's calling his own fight. Floyd's going to fight Conor next year. They're going to rematch. Why would I'm in talks? You're in talks with who? If you, in fact, are a promoter, the money team, go make the fight. But he can't make the fight because he's not a real promoter. Why do I feel the need to point that out? What is that inside of me? So Floyd is then going, I'm going back in time, Floyd is then going to go do wrestling.
Sonnen argues that Floyd cares more about how he's perceived than the actual truth. While fans are impressed by big numbers, Sonnen points out that Mayweather's story often falls apart when you look closer. For someone who supposedly earned over $1 billion, the difference between his public claims and the actual bank numbers raises some serious concerns.
The motivation behind getting into a ring again to box when he said he's retired, why? Why do it?
Floyd's broke. You got to understand, the only thing more embellished than Floyd Mayweather's pay-per-view numbers is Floyd Mayweather's net worth, and he made a lot of money. But remember this, it does not matter what you made, it matters what you kept, and he is a dum-dum.
So anyone, Floyd's made $1 billion. Floyd has gotten $300 million for Pacquiao, $300 million for McGregor. That might be true, but that money does not exist anymore. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's right. I mean, so Mike Tyson, he did real well too. Evander Holyfield, again, it's not what you made. And don't forget, boxing and MMA math, whatever that number is, you get 30% of. So 30% of $1 billion.